Here he is. Buddy, what are you doing? Well, you know how to get down. I'm not going to get you down. You got up there by yourself.
There all the time.
I know.
Sign up for YouTube, thank you.
Huh?
Sign up for YouTube.
Oh, well, thank you. Anyway, hey guys, Prepper Nurse 1 here, and of course my smart alecky daughter, Heather. Can you say, oh, look at that look of love. Anyway, so, here he goes. He's coming down. That was nice. Good job, buddy. I think he wants to go in. All right. So before I forget to mention it, and you got Molly coming up behind you, Heath. Right there. Come on, Mal. Go ahead, get in there. Okay, never mind. All right. Okay, so before I forget about it, I just want to let you guys know Cyber Monday deal is going on through tonight. Actually till 3 o'clock in the morning East Coast time, because that'll be midnight West Coast time. And the 60 meal bucket is on sale, and it's normally $185. Actually, on the thing for the from the website from Legacy, it says $210 down to $125. So I had for whatever reason I thought it was $185, but it's actually now down to $125 until like I said, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, midnight West Coast time. All right, so if you want to take advantage of that sale, it's a really good deal. It's a great opportunity to grab some Legacy food to have some nice long-term food storage. Okay, so first of all, what we're going to do is I'm going to give Heather the camera. Got a couple of gifts in the mail, and so I'm going to show you guys these. So we'll do this one second. But the first one I got is from Australia, and the guy asked me if I had the Australian flag, and I said yes. So he said, well, he was going to send me the other flag that is flown in Australia, and it's the Aboriginal flag, I believe is what he said. Mm-hmm. And so this is that flag there, so that's pretty cool. So in the spring, that will go up, and what I'll probably do, and he said they fly them side by side, I will put this right next to the Australian flag once we set that up, and that one will be going in there. And that was sent by Michael, so thank you very much for that flag. That's very cool. That will go up in the spring. Now this other one, Heather has not seen this yet, and but I pulled it out, and it's a poster that was made for me, and so I have to say that it was very, very realistic. Heather has not seen it yet.
You already said that.
I know that, and neither is anybody else, obviously.
Except you and the person who made it.
Except for me and the person that made it, and this came from Virginia. And I'm not sure who sent this again, but anyway, so they made this poster, and like I said, it's very, very realistic, okay, so.
Yeah, fan art.
Yeah, fan art, so I think that that was very, very cool, and like I said, you can see my chiseled abs.
We gotta zoom in on those.
That's right.
In the face. Let's do a comparison. Let's look at you. You're not gonna lift up your shirt, are you?
I'm not gonna lift up my shirt.
Not gonna discredit that.
I'm not gonna show you my six-pack abs. But no, I saw that this was very, very awesome. So the person that made this, they got the trees and they got the solar panels in the background there, and then there's the camper. So thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. That is very, very cool, and that was awesome. I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool.
You can't even roll it back up.
I'm trying to get it tight so that I can put it back in the tube. So thank you very much for that. That was very awesome. And I will give these to Heather to take back in the house. All right. So thank you very much. That's very much appreciated. I love that poster. That is very cool. Hey, I'm going to get back down there to being not probably chiseled, but I will definitely be much skinnier by the time the spring rolls around. Thanksgiving was a little bit so it's like I'm getting back on track. You know, you got to have those cheat days. But anyhow, so I want to talk about a couple things real quick. The situation with the immigrant caravan. I wanted to follow up on that today, and I guess that Mexico is deporting several hundred people that were the ones that were rushing the fence. And so the Mexican government is definitely working with the U.S. on this situation. Mexico should never let them into their own country in the first place, to be honest with you. You know, like I said, we are not the catch-all for everybody in the world. It reminds me back when Carter was president, and Castro was saying that, you know, oh, I got all these families and all these people that had come from Cuba to the U.S. who were down in Florida. And he said, you know, let me send their family members over. And so Carter agreed. And so Castro emptied out his prisons and insane asylums and shipped all those people over here and made them our problem. So, yeah, unfortunately, you know, that's the kind of stuff that happens that you get too. So you're not always getting these poor innocent people like they're trying to portray themselves to be. There's probably a lot of criminals in that group as well. So, you know, like I said, everybody needs to be vetted, and I'm a big believer in that. So the other situation right now is what is going on with Russia and stuff like that, and you know, the capturing of the other boats, and you know, it's just a crazy situation that's happening in the world, and the other people are, you know, they're wanting to enact martial law now in their country and in the Ukraine, obviously. Was not saying who it was, but the tension now between the Ukraine and Russia in disputed waters and all that stuff, it's just, it is amazing to me, the different things that happen with, you know, everybody. It's like, and I'm going to use the term, it's like a big pissing contest, which just like, you know, everybody just needs to relax and chill, you know. I don't know, it's just, it's craziness that's going on in the world. So, but that is definitely something also to keep an eye on. There's a lot of stuff, guys, that are going on around the world, you know, and there's a lot of distractions from whatever the real problems are, the real things that are going on. So, you know, always be aware, pay attention to like everything realistically, because there's just a lot of craziness out there. You know, continue to prep, continue to get ready. I've talked about this for a long time, and I really truly believe, and I was actually talking to somebody on the phone today, and I won't say who, but I really truly, I mean, water is always going to be first. You have to have fresh drinking water, but the second key is going to be food. I really think food is going to be the key. Food is going to be used as a tool. I've talked about that before, and so I really think it's important that people be stocked up and ready as much as you possibly can be as far as food goes. And like I said, you need to diversify. You need to have canned goods. You need to have dry goods. You need to have freeze-dried foods. You need to have MREs if you can get those as well. I mean, just have a large variety of different things that you can get. I mean, if you can, you know, you stock up on oatmeal, stock up on those type of things. You know, like I said, the beans, rice is a big one. Stock up as much as you possibly can, because when the time comes, when things go south, which they eventually will, and I don't make predictions on when that's going to happen, it's just I know that it's going to happen. You know, you need to be able to take care of your own and take care of your friends and your family if you can. So that's really, really important, and I just kind of wanted to re-emphasize that. So anyway, we had a lot of rain here today. I'm going to show you. It's still pretty dark over in this area here. We had quite a bit of rain. We had a lot of meltage, believe it or not, even though we still have a lot of snow and ice on the ground. There's actually like a path now, a little bit. So with the rain that we had today, it definitely helped melt some of the snow, which is great. I wanted to show you guys something too. We're going to walk over here real quick. Brian had come up, and he had made a rack for the solar panel that he has over here, and we got that put in. He was up a week or 10 days ago, something like that. So we're going to walk over here, and you can see, like I said, we got some snow meltage, which is good here. So we're going to walk over here real quick, and I wanted to show you this, but this is a rack that he made, and so we got this set up, and he has this running into the camper, and he's got a couple batteries in there, and so here is his rack for the solar, and so he just has that there, and we put some concrete blocks down, and so he's got that in the back. It's wired up, and the wires just run up underneath and stuff like that for now. But that keeps those batteries charged for his camper, and we ended up getting a lock for the door for the camper, so that's good. So that can be, it's more secure now, and he has some work to do inside and stuff like that. But you know, it's a nice knowing that you have some place that you can go to when things go to crap. And like I said, he's one of the guys, him and his girlfriend and child are in my group, and so that is their area for if they need to bug out, they can come here. So, but so he's got another rack that he's going to be making for another solar panel to get up here. So, you know, he's working on getting his solar in here as well. And what we'll do is we'll figure stuff out. But that's giving him enough of a charge now for his batteries that it's good for right now for that, and it's keeping that charged up because he's not really using anything in the camper. Everything's disconnected, so that's just making enough power to keep his batteries, you know, topped off, and so that's a good thing. But anyway, so that's what's going on here at the homestead. So again, I wanted to say thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. That was very nice of you guys to send those out. And like I said, that flag will be flown right next to the Australian flag in the spring. And so we have, I got to get these other flags down yet too. But anyway, so that's what's going on. Low-key day. We did have quite a bit of snow melt today, which is good. But you know, there's still more to go. It's always something. But I think that later in the week it's supposed to warm up even more, and so hopefully we get rid of more of this snow. We shall see. But I'd like to get in and get working on this and start getting that cleaned up and cut up. We will see. But anyway, guys, remember again, Cyber Monday, the sale for Legacy goes through 3 a.m. this morning. So it's midnight East Coast or West Coast time, 3 a.m. East Coast time. So if you're looking to add to your preps, freeze-dried food is a good thing to have, and it's a pretty decent price. So if you want to take advantage, that now is the time to do so. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. You know, that's the thing I think a lot of people really do lose sight of, that this is a team effort, and the more people that you can wake up, the more people that you can get prepping, it helps you out because it's that many less people that are going to come after you. And you know, so, and the other thing is, it's just watching out for each other. It really is. Also, remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself, okay? And that is so true, and I think a lot of people lose sight of that. Stay away from negativity. There's too much of it out there. Try to stay as positive as you can and enjoy your life. I mean, that's realistically what it comes down to. I hope everybody has a great day. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.